Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing another action figure review to you. And this is Marvel Legends Michael Morbius figure. So let's just jump right into this review. And first off, I like to say that this is a pretty dope looking head sculpt. You know what I'm saying? You can see his fangs, got all the level of detail. And this is how he looks in the comic books, too. So that's just really cool. And you got his cape accessory in the back, which is detachable. I'm gonna show that in a minute. So you really see his pale skin. You really get a good look at that. And his nails and the tights that he's wearing, his boots. So all that looks really good, and they really captured him very well. And I like the fact that they gave, well, the head sculpt that they gave him is where it's showing his fangs, because he is Morbius, the living vampire. That's who he is. So this piece is, detachable, and he comes with another cape piece, which I'll put this on in a sec. But for right now, I'm going to jump into articulation. So his head can't really go up at all. So that's kind of unfortunate. His head goes down about that much. His arms are kind of ratchety. You probably can't hear it, but it's very ratchety. His arms go out about that much. He could do it's full 360. He does have upper bicep swivel. He does have double jointed elbows. He does have a full 360 wrist hinge up and down rotation. He does have a lower diaphragm swivel, full 360. He does have an up and down ab crunch. His legs can go out about, I don't know, not terribly, not really much at all. His leg could go back about that much. He can kick forward about that much. He has an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and he does have a boot cut, 360 rotation, and he does have an up and down hinge, and he does have ankle pivot. So that's about sum up for Mr. Michael Morbius with his articulation. You could plug this thing into his back. It's a little, thing there. I mean, that's not like terribly complicated to do. And that's how he would look, like this. So I'm actually really satisfied with that those two cape accessories, because you have two different ways to display him, and I think that's really cool. I'm really feeling that. I have Spidey in the background because these two Marvel Legend figures go pretty perfectly together, in my opinion. And also, because Michael Morbius is originally a Spider-Man villain. Now, some people may think he's a Blade villain, which he can be. Don't get me wrong, he can, because I'm going to do that in my display too. And speaking of Blade, I got the Mezco 112 Blade. I just bought it the other day, so I'm just waiting for it to come in for shipping. I can't wait to review that figure. I'm like super psyched to review that figure because I love Blade. I'm a huge Blade fan. But anyway, Michael Morbius first originated in Spidey comics. His first appearance. I don't remember the number of the issue. I think it was in the 100s. If I'm remembering correctly, I might not be. But yeah, he was a character originated in Spider-Man lore. Michael Morbius was he a geneticist or scientist? He was definitely a scientist of some form, and he was trying to cure himself of some kind of terminal disease. I forgot what it was. It's just been too long. Like I'd be reading like hundreds and hundreds in comics, and sometimes you forget stuff. But he's not a vampire like all the rest. He's a vampire that became a vampire through science, which is really crazy when you think about it. Like that's just really, like he turned himself into a vampire, not on purpose, but it still happened. most of the thing, though, you know, most of how that used to go back in the early comic days, it was always some science explanation of why the heroes and villains turned into what they became. Like Spider-Man got bit by a radioactive spider. Doctor Octopus got those metal arms fused to him from a lab accident. Dr. Kirk Connors became a lizard because he was experimenting on him. So it's it pretty much these heroes and villains, especially in the Marvel world, is usually a science reason why they became who they became. Now, Blade is a different story, which I'll get into that once I do my Blade review. Um, but I really think that Michael Morbius is a cool character. I think he's really cool, and yeah, I'm really psyched to have this figure. I have an older Michael Morbius figure, but it's I needed an updated one. Let's just put it that way. So I'm really satisfied with this. Got him for a good price on eBay, and yeah, I'm 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 excited to pair him up with my Mezco Blade figure, and the rest of my vampire family, and this is a great figure. It's a great pickup, especially for the price I got him for anyway. So as the side by side comparison, now these are both Marvel Legend figures, but Morbius is definitely taller than Spidey. Jeez, I guess a lot of characters are taller than Spidey. Oh well, but I think he fits very well in the Spider-Man universe, and hopefully even my Blade universe as well. Um, yeah, so I am very happy with this figure. Very happy with this Michael Morbius figure. I think it's really awesome. Like I said before, I love his two cape accessories that he comes with because he can fly. I think that that's what that other cape accessory is for. Like, I should have put him on my display stand, but I'm just being lazy. But like, if you want to get Morbius in a flight pose, you can, because he is he is one of the vampires who can fly. So I think that's really cool. And I think the overall paint, everything on him is really good. The articulation, the, the articulation is good on him. You can get some range with him. So yeah, this has been my review of the Marvel Legends Michael Morbius action figure. Until next time, guys. See ya.